Hello there and welcome to the old horseshoe in the banks of the Olentangy. Home to the Ohio State Buckeyes, one of the great settings in sport, and man, this place is rocking today. This is not your normal matchup, a battle of top 5 teams, 2 forces colliding here near the end of the season. Cannot wait for this one. Big playoff implications. As we'll see the number 3 team in the country, the Oregon Ducks, taking on the 6th-ranked team in the land, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. The Buckeyes will kick this deep to start us off. So it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. The Ducks offense comes on the field first today. And this quarterback, of course, Kirk, he's the guy that stirs the drink for this team.
Talk about the total package. He runs it, produces it, directs it, acts out all the scenes. He's the whole package. I love a quarterback who understands the ins and outs of a football game. This kid plays like he wrote the manual.
The shotgun handoff here. The gain moves the ball to the 34. The Ducks come up to the line in the hurry-up.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job on this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
Quick throw to his receiver. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Chris, they don't hit this pass, but I love the approach here as a play caller. Taking a shot and being aggressive, getting that ball downfield, stretching that defense. Try to keep those safeties back. It can open up other aspects of your offense.
The Ducks will line up to kick it away. And the offense will punt for the first time this afternoon. We'll see if he can make a play on this return. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. So Ohio State's offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. If there's one guy on this defensive side, Kirk, who can be a game wrecker, it's this elite pass rusher. Very much on the quarterback's mind today.
Yeah, Chris, but it's going to be very tough. This quarterback does a nice job of moving around in the pocket, and also he's going to have an awareness of exactly where this guy is and have a clock in his mind about how quickly that ball needs to get out.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. They don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
An important 3rd down attempt for this offense. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the 3rd down pressure worked. Buckeyes will line up to punt it away. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. First down, looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. Catch is made down the middle. He has first down yardage at the 46. A new set of downs after that completion.
Well, that's a great job of working the middle of the field by this quarterback, and he picks up big yards.
Receiver makes the grab.
Quarterback looks downfield and make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. And the Ducks looking to run some tempo here. Offense looking to throw the ball. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage. The Ducks keep the football on the move.
Well, this is great execution here on this screenplay to the running back to pick up big yards and a first down. I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on it.
Offense getting set. It's second down. He hands it off from the gun. The pickup is just 3 yards. Now it's third down and 7. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. Catch hauled in here over the middle. The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a 4th and short.
Well, the defense plays it pretty well. Force the quarterback to make the throw in front of you as a defense. Then you square up and make the tackle. Force them to do something special after the catch. That tactic works here. Now you've got a 4th down.
He's got it. Enough for a first down. They pick up the first down. Tackled at the 25. And the Ducks come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
Just great execution here on this 4th down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
Powering through.
Well, I think we can all see how tough it is to control this guy under center today for this defense. But they did a nice job of keeping him contained. But they've got to stay focused. They can't get lazy, because we could see him breaking one any moment against this defense.
Receiver steps out just short of the goal line.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to get...
Touchdown, Ducks. Solid debut for this offense.
Oh, just outstanding execution here by this offense. The offensive line gives the quarterback time, and the quarterback's anticipation was on point. Puts that ball right in the money. The receiver, all he had to do was turn and catch the ball for that touchdown.
And the extra point was up and good. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. And they put something together in this drive. Takes the ball and heads to the left. He'll be taken down, but a penalty flag on the field.
Hold it, offense.
Will that holding penalty be a drive killer? First down here for this offense. They'll hand it off. They get him to the ground about the 18-yard line.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
They'll run it to the right side. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play. And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. And a nice first down game there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. The Ducks hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
Boy, good job up front by this offensive line, and a nice job by the back of finding that hole to pick up the first down. And Honestly, Chris, this is what I think about when I think of Oregon. I know the uniforms and the...
And a sophomore making an impact play.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as a quarterback. The defense did not bite at all on the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
First down sack, pushes the ball back. Second down coming up. Gets rid of it on the move. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And they get him down after the completion.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
I like the call here. Third down and long. You know they're going to apply pressure. The screen game almost works, but you've got to complete the pass for your guy to have a chance to turn upfield. It's a missed opportunity there on third down and long.
Right, so it's 1st and 10 back inside the 5-yard line. We're going to see how much this play caller trusts his quarterback. How aggressive will he be from this spot? Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. So, Kirk, as we break for the quarter, Oregon has the lead here. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. They flipped into the field. We're ready now for the second period. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. There's the handoff. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker. So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. Testing the right side here. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down.
4th down coming up.
The Buckeyes will come to the line looking to convert on 4th down. On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. Finding space at the 20. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. And he finally goes out of bounds after a huge gain on the ground. Nice play. That's a gutsy call by this coach at this stage of the game in this field position. But it works.
Yeah, they roll the dice here early in the game, and it works out. Because if they don't convert there, boy, the opposing offense starts in great field position.
Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. He'll hand it off. Doesn't quite get in, but it sets up a 1st and goal for this offense.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work, are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
And they're trying to punch it in here. He's close to the goal line, and the football comes out. Who's got it? Defense falls on the ball. Crucial takeaway.
I get...
A second. The coach has called timeout. He may use a challenge here to have the officials take another look at that one. Using that challenge, a smart move by the head coach as the officials overturn the previous ruling on the field. The defense clearly setting up to stuff the run here. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. He powers into the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes. See if they can convert the point after. And the PAT is good. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. They stop him at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. The last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin from their own 11. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Ball's incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big pull on the ball and bat it away.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And they get the completion. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
I can see what the quarterback's trying to do here, Chris, and he gets the completion, but just no gain. There's just no room to go after the catch.
And the Ducks hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. QB to the tight end for a completion. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. The Ducks begin a new series here, 1st and 10.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback, and he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
They call the draw play here. Refusing to be brought down before gaining first down yardage. And the Ducks are going to keep this drive rolling. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Makes a quick catch. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. And now the handoff. Tackle made after just a short gain. Offense facing a 3rd and short from the 41. Can they make the first down and avoid a tricky 4th down decision? Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Catch made on the right side. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. A new set of downs after that completion. We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute warning. It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. Brought near the sideline, but just a short gain. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And he's tackled after the catch. They'll get to the line here in the no huddle. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. And they heave it deep downfield. Makes the catch. Can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon.
Chris, I don't blame him at all for taking advantage of this matchup. Put that receiver out on the left. If he gets the matchup you like, take a shot downfield on the post and hit it for a big touchdown.
The extra point makes the lead 14-7. Now they get set to kick it away. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create good field position here. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they have to work quickly now. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. They'll run it to the left. They're gaining some breathing room now. Tackled at the 26.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
Offense will set up on 1st and 10. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And he's going to float this one to the right side. He's got it near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Perfect timing here by this quarterback. Great read, puts the ball where his man can make a play on it, and they're an extra point away from tying this game up.
And the PAT is good. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime of the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And it's caught from inside the 20. Powerful running into the secondary. And he's out of bounds here on the return. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. Each offense has been clicking, scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Looks left and finds his target there. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
That completion makes it second down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Running out of time in the pocket. And they chase him down outside the pocket for a sack. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy.
Chris, that's on the offensive line right there. They definitely have to be feeling responsible because it's almost like you didn't protect your little brother back there.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. He's going to take off. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
He missed it. Field goal, no good. And with the miss, we remain tied. Is going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Guys, who's had a better seat there in Columbus for an entertaining first half than you? It's been a fun start to this one, and this offense has really been the story. They've opened up a sizable lead, and unless something drastic changes, things might get even more out of hand. A combination of lethal efficiency, and that offensive line has been the key. They've mauled that defense and also just about broken their will. Either way, it's time to find out. Back to the best in the biz for the start of this third quarter.
All right, Kevin, thank you for the update.